Good evening, Richie. Good evening, Michael. Good evening, Zaxon. Good
Good
evening.
evening, everyone.
What's going
Good
on,
evening,
fellas?
everyone in chat.
Sound like a vampire. Good evening.
Good evening. I wish to suck your blood. Anyways, Jimmy Lucari, David Alfonsetti, Scott McClory, Carrie, Old Pallone, George Ann, Marty V, Gregory Gibson. Good evening, everyone. Happy to see you here. Another Tuesday night. Captain Vic, Loretta. Hope you're all doing well. How are you doing, Richie?
Doing good. Weather it got up to in the 30s today.
That's good.
Yeah.
Connecting with Jim. Good evening. Yodi, hello. Michael, how you doing tonight?
Good. I had blood work done today.
Ah. You had blood work done.
Did they give you any results? Did they just drop?
No, I had to go to a clinic to give blood and they couldn't find a vessel.
Hi, Texas Don.
So you
Yeah.
couldn't give blood or
Don
Yeah,
Rowe.
because they had to do both sides, both arms, because one wasn't
Hi, Nick.
giving the blood at all, and so she was like,
Marquita.
I guess
Come on
we
up,
have to
Marquita.
do the other arm, so she did.
maybe you're out of blood, Mike.
Yeah, they tell you not to drink anything for 24 hours, and they tell you when you're there you have to drink a lot of water.
Don't go out in the sunlight tomorrow. You might explode. Hi, Scott McCoy. Yodi just did labs. Yeah, I do mine every 3 months. Yippee.
I only got to go once a year for labs.
Oh, I wish I only had to go once a year. I feel like a freaking pincushion.
They had me
They-
coming back every 6 months for a while, and I said, "Hey, we can make this out to a year."
Because they can only do my left arm. They can't do my right arm or my hands. They can't never. They roll. They can never hit
Oh,
a vein. So same every 3 months, says Yodi. Yeah, it sucks getting old. Same for my husband today. Isn't it nice people to get old and fall apart?
Yep. Beats the alternative, though.
Yeah. Why
Not
couldn't
getting
we,
old.
why couldn't we be the Benjamin Button? You know, get so old and go backwards. I wish they could take it from my hands, Nick. My left arm, hi Larry, is getting so scabbed up and hard. They have a hard time doing it now. Okay, Marquita. Got slammed at work, doing paperwork. Yay. That sucks.
I get the work done.
Yep. Nathan, getting old is a pleasure. Not exactly.
It's not worth it.
No. No, it's not.
I had to fast for 24 hours.
Yep.
24 hours?
Mhm.
I don't know if I could do that.
They only make me do 12, but
Ugh.
but
I
hey,
almost fainted at a store, but my mom's like, "We're going for lunch. We're going for lunch." I'm like, "Good," because I can't like.
sorry,
But
Donna.
after you
Didn't mean to make you depressed there, Donna.
but after you they draw your blood, Mike, then you can go right to Burger King or what have you and pig out. Or that's what I'd do.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I go right.
we had to do Christmas shopping, and my mom's like, "We're going for lunch. Like, you're getting something to eat." I'm like, "Okay." So I had a steak for lunch.
Oh, nice. What do you have for a side?
Caesar salad and corn.
Okay, that's good. A baked potato though with sour cream. Oh, that
Oh, that's good, but they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
serve it until 5 o'clock.
look at that, Bill. We start out the show with food this time.
Yeah, we start out with food this time instead of ending up with food. But hey, we knew we'd get there. Oh, hang on a sec. I got a phone call.
Well, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna lose all that snow and have a brown Christmas. Ground will be froze so solid I won't be able to do anything.
Ugh.
Unless the snow is insulated enough in the woods where I can get a shovel in there.
Bill, we can't hear you.
He says he's got a phone call. He's talking on the phone. Like, he's not talking to us. Warming up where you're at, Carrie?
Hello, Anna. You're getting old when you can cough
Hey,
and
Anna.
be at the same time. That's true, Larry. Hi, Mystic.
My truck is getting old too.
There's Axon.
Yeah, we got a lot of snow here. It's ridiculous.
34, says Carrie. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm good on 34.
I got 21 right now.
Let's see, what the hell are we right now? I think we're still in the 60s.
This morning I had 3.
I got 57.
63. That's not good weather.
Now they're claiming wind tomorrow. That'll make it really fun.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some wind and rain starting Thursday, I think.
Wind and what?
Rain. That stuff that falls out of the sky that you never see.
Oh, you're trying to convince me of that garbage too? Come on, guys. Give it up. Water does not fall from the sky.
It's supposed to warm up and be in the 50s too.
Oh, it's dry in Montana and no snow yet, Nathan? Damn. Better go out and sacrifice a cow or something. Oh, rub it in, Anna. 75 to 80 degrees. Perfect weather.
Yeah, nice mermaid. Mystic's going to have 80
Hi,
tomorrow.
Cat Josh.
Oh, Tubcap.
Yeah. We have had 14 centimeters of snow.
Hi, Jerry.
What's that in American units?
Hi, Sam. Hi, Park Rat.
There you go, Park Rat fire sprinklers.
Fire sprinklers.
Oh, cooler leaks on the roof.
So is everybody ready for next week?
I'm done.
What's next week? Christmas? You talking?
Christmas?
It's the week after.
Yeah.
No, it's on 25th, isn't it?
Today's the 16th, Bill. It's 9 days.
Yeah, there's only 7 days in a week.
Oh, I mean, not next. My mom says it's next week.
No. Hi, Wendy.
Bill, Christmas? Christmas?
It is next week.
It is next week.
It's 8.
Today's is Tuesday the
days left.
16th. It's on Thursday the 25th.
The damn retired guy with his retired schedule, he's got us all messed up.
Thank you, Tomcat Josh.
Nice, Tomcat Josh. Yeah, it's next Thursday.
It doesn't matter. It comes, it comes. But I'm not working on Christmas Day. I gotta tell my volunteer boss I'm not doing it.
I don't think they'd have you volunteer on Christmas Day.
Well, it's a church function, and I've done it for 43 years, and this is the one time I'm staying home.
You're going.
Your foot down? You're not going to take it anymore, right?
No, it's just because like family are coming, and the last time I did it, my aunt came all the way from Toronto, and she was really pissed at me that I was doing this on Christmas Day.
Well, do what you feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already told my priest I wasn't going to be there, and he's like, "Don't you have a job on Christmas Day?" I'm like, yes, but it's volunteer. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, you're not getting paid." I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, Brian.
Hi, Fairy Dust.
So what about you,
You're going
Billy?
to have
Detecting?
What was that, Saxon?
You been out detecting?
Yeah, I got was a bunch of bullet casings and slugs.
I saw that. I saw
Thank
that
you.
video you put up. It's
Yeah,
like a
so,
shooting range.
Well, yeah, basically not anymore because now there's a housing tract. This was before the housing tract went in. So. Plus, it's a wildlife preserve, so no more shooting out there.
You guys can't shoot in wildlife preserves?
In Florida, it depends. This one you can't. Some you can.
What the hell wildlife are they trying to preserve? I thought the gators were on a mission to eat everything.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of ammo. There's still a lot more out there. I just got tired of digging it. I'll go dig it up another day.
Do you think Rob's coming on?
Don't know. He wasn't feeling good last night, so I have no idea.
Mm.
One time back in Tennessee, though, I uncovered about 300 live rounds somebody buried out down at the rec area. So that was fun. Some old military ammo.
What'd you do? Cook it off?
I still got some of it in cans because it's slap ammo, the Sable Light Armor Piercing, made in 1985. So I kept some of it.
85. That's not a depleted round, is it?
No, it's tungsten.
Okay.
We're going to get you a slogan, Bill, that you can.
It was a depleted round. There's not enough radium in it to do any damage. So
There you go, BH. Actually, there is on those. We caused a lot of problems in Kosovo. If you ever want to look up the war in Kosovo, we left a pretty bad aftermath over there.
oh yeah, but you're talking thousands upon thousands of rounds. This is a couple hundred rounds. So. And they were buried in the ground for a long time. So. But they were still covered in cosmoline too. So.
So
Good, man.
I have a question. Okay. So in the States, are you allowed to sell the military bullets from the War of 1812 in the States?
Yeah.
War of 1812. What they musket balls?
Well, I got a whole bunch of grape shots and a whole bunch of war bullets from War of 1812 from the States.
They're just pieces of lead, right?
I'm sorry to hear that, Nick.
I don't know.
Yes, they are. They're just pieces of lead, Mike. They're scrap metal at best. Yes, you can sell them.
So many people got them here. There's so much of it.
That's right, 5 Mile. There's not too much you can't sell down here.
Yeah, here in Canada, they're very specific about what you can, what you can't sell. If you do find stuff that is like war related.
Not here.
Find a live bullet like a hunter's drop or something. Can you have that?
Hi,
I
Joe.
think over in the UK they can't even pick it up. They have to leave it.
They
Georgia,
have,
Yeah.
one.
in UK, they have to call the local police constable area and have them come and get it.
United Kingdom's got all kinds of stupid laws. Basically, the Queen owns everything.
Eh,
Well, they had to give her something for
Even Canada, they own Canada too.
Yeah.
I don't understand Canada's fascination with the British. I don't understand why the Queen's on their money or anything like that. I don't get
She-
that.
Not anymore. That was Prince Charles or King Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's all the same to me. I don't understand why the Canadian government is still up the British's asses. I don't understand that part. It's
They're
just
really not connected anymore. They've been separated for 100 years, but it's more like, okay, the Queen has no power in England. She has no power in Canada, the King or Queen. They have no power. That's all Parliament and all that. They're just a facade now.
Canada doesn't have a king.
yes, we do. We're on
Yes.
the
They are still connected to England, even though they are their own separate entity now.
we're under his sovereignty. Canada's under the king's sovereignty. So
Nick says it's more out of respect now.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, Parker, that's about the way I gather it.
It's like the greatest job of all time, being king or queen. You get no responsibilities. You get to live like a king or a queen.
You think that's bad, Zaxxon? During World War II, we paid their wages. We paid the Queen $4 million a year for 4 years because the
Did
British
we actually
couldn't afford to.
We paid their wages.
Yep.
well, I'll give you an example that if the king is like on a trip to Canada and that Canada pays him, Canada pays for the hotel, Canada pays for everything.
Oh yeah, well they do in England too.
That's
I-
that's any dignitary in a country. No
Yeah.
dignitary goes over to a foreign country and has to break out the wallet. It's all paid for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
even if they don't like you.
yeah, I don't. It's just not something I could fully grasp, Nick. I don't understand why the British would have any influence over the Canadians. That ship's long sailed. But whatever. I
Oh,
don't,
when they become a state, we won't have that anymore.
Thank you, Brian. Well, supposedly they got their independence, what, in 1897? Remember it, right, Mike? Wasn't it 1897?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I likely never will. I'll never take the time to bother learning it.
But
I-
the thing I like over in England now, okay, say you're metal detectors and you find a hoard of gold on some farmer's property. Well, you have to give it up to the local government. They take to a museum what they don't want, they give back to you, but you are paid for the rest of it. Going market value. Here in the US, if you find something they want at a museum, they take it from you and you get nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, if you know the Smithsonian or someplace says, "Hey, that's very rare and we need that," the government will come and take it from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Eminent domain.
If I dug something that was good enough to go in a museum, I'd just be happy that I found something like that.
If I dug something that was good enough to go into a museum, not very many people are going to know about it except the guy that's buying it. It's a family heirloom. It's been in the family almost as long as anybody can remember.
Yeah, our family's always had gold bars.
Absolutely.
Mark
Nope.
Fort Knox. Yeah.
There you
Can we
go.
double check?
There you go, Mystic. Keep your mouth shut. What are you, a cop? I don't answer.
All I know is there's some poor girl in England. She found something when she's gardening in her own yard, threw it in a drawer, never thought about it. Some neighbor saw it and turned her in, of all things. They were going to arrest
What are
her.
neighbors for?
Yeah, what are neighbors for? They were going to arrest her. She goes, I found it in the garden and just threw it in the drawer, 6 years ago. So they didn't do anything to her, but they confiscated it and put it in some museum. Jesus, out of your own yard. At least here, if it's in your own yard, you get to keep it.
Sovereignty, yeah. He is our,
Well, what do you expect from a country that drinks tea?
but he has no say in our.
Yeah, but they got some great beer too.
Okay. That's what the question was.
He has no say in our government.
Okay.
Richie, how about let's switch to some trivia? See what you can find.
Trivia.
There's a figure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We want multiple guess.
Yeah, Lucinda, that is bullshit. I agree. You know. What did they say? It's a real bitch fighting City Hall.
It's easier to not tell them.
Yep.
Mystic.
Okay, the subject for tonight is Canadian history of the 20th century.
Of course, you had to pick that, didn't you, Richie?
Which Canadian Prime Minister led the country during World War One? William Lyon Mackenzie King, B. Sir Wilfrid Laurier, C. Robert Borden, or D. R.B. Bennett?
Hey,
See?
I asked for an answer key, and that you give me the answer.
oh, they're asking Canadian.
Oh, the answer key's at the end. Okay.
Alan.
All right, I got it. I just got to scroll down. All right.
They're
Hi,
asking
What's
questions.
everyone's answers again?
Me.
1800.
A, B, C, or D?
See?
When you don't know, go with C or the longest.
You froze
The
up.
answer
Richie.
is, it is C, Robert Borden.
Gee, and I guessed on that one.
Yeah, I would have guessed not
I
all.
said A.
Alan- Alan Curry's from the UK.
Question number 2. In 1917, the conscription crisis most sharply divided Canada among which lines? Is it A, the rural versus the urban? B, the east versus the west? C, the English-speaking versus the French-speaking Canadians? Or D, the Protestant versus the Catholic?
See?
French.
Well, Owen,
See?
Which one do you going with, Michael?
French.
The French versus the English-speaking?
Yeah.
And you would be correct. C.
Yeah, see again.
Yeah. In the Battle of 1917, is often cited as a defining moment in the development of Canadian national identity. Which battle in 19? Okay. let me spit it out right. Which battle in 1917 is often cited as the defining moment in the development of Canadian national identity?
A lot of trouble there, Mike.
The A, Battle of Somme. B, the Battle of, boy, I'm going to kill this one.
It's trivia.
Pashatoshi, Passchendaele. It's going to be a Native American
All
one.
over Canada.
Or C, the Battle of
Uh,
Vimy Ridge. Or D, the Battle of Ypres, Ypres.
Run Ridge.
You're saying it's C again. All right, we'll go.
D.
Anybody else? It is C again, the Battle of Verm Ridge. Okay, we'll move on to more questions I can't pronounce. The Statue of Westminster granted Canada which of the following? A, universal suffrage. B, control over immigration. C, full legal independence from Britain. D, the ability to amend its own constitution.
Oh,
The Statue of Westminster, which one of those did it do?
What was that again?
The Statue of Westminster granted Canada which of the following? A, universal suffrage, whatever that means. B, control over immigration. C, full legal independence from Britain. Or D, the ability to amend its own constitution.
D.
Michael, you should know.
I think it's the second one.
You think it's the battle of the control over immigration? The answer is, believe it or not, it's C again. The full legal independence for Britain. It's your own history, Michael, and you missed that one. All right, which Canadian Prime Minister introduced the Charter of Rights and Freedoms?
Ooh,
A, Brian Mulroney. B, Pierre Trudeau. C, Lester Pearson. Or D, John Diefenbaker?
B.
I don't know.
Trudeau.
The answer is Trudeau, B.
Yep.
All right, we're on question 6. What was the main goal of the 1987 Meech Lake Accord? A, to participate to articulate the Constitution. B, to establish official Biliguanism. I've never heard of this stuff. I don't know. C, to recognize Quebec as a district society. Or D, to abolish the Senate.
I'm gonna say
Main goal of the Meech Lake Accord in '87. Which one, Michael?
I said Quebec.
Thank you.
The
Ann.
answer is, yeah, it is C, Quebec, as a distinct society.
Man, a lot of C's in this quiz.
During the Great Depression, which Canadian political social credit theory? Is it A, the Cooperative Commonwealth Federation?
Hi, Jared.
B, the Social Credit Party? C, the Progressive Party? Or D, the Reform Party?
D.
The answer is B, the Social Credit Party. What was the prime purpose of the Canadian residential school system during the 20th century? Is it A, to educate Indigenous children in traditional practices? B, to assimilate Indigenous children into the Euro-Canadian culture?
Hi,
C, to
Mary.
provide vocational training only? Or D,
B.
to promote bilingual education?
B.
A.
C.
Number 8. The answer is B, assimilation into Euro-Canadian culture. So far, all the answers have been either C or B.
And that didn't go very well.
No. Question number 8. What is the primary purpose of the Canadian resident? Is that the
Hi,
same one?
hillbillies.
Yeah, okay, that's the same one. Question 9. Which territory officially became Canada's newest territory in 1999? A. Yukon. B. Northwest Territories. C. Nunavut. Did I pronounce it, Michael? Nunavut?
It's none of it.
None of it. Okay, and D. Labrador.
C.
None of
Which
it.
one? Michael's saying it's C. Number 9 is C. Nunavut. And the last Canadian question. Canada's first universal health care system was introduced as a provincial level in which province? Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, or Saskatchewan?
I'm going to say Ontario, but I think I'm wrong.
No, I'll go with
Anybody
Ontario.
else?
I think it was Ontario.
Ontario was A. The answer is actually D. Saskatchewan.
Really?
That's
That's surprising.
Scott's a 2. Saskatchewan.
That's enough Canadian trivia for one night.
Yeah, fine. Now let's go
I
to
can't
America and see how bad
I
we're
can't
at that.
pronounce anything in Canada, so I better not move there. Let's find some history. U.S.
American
It don't
history, see how bad we're at that. We are
It
at
don't
that.
matter, Richie. They're not allowing anybody up there anyway. They don't want. They don't want us to be a bad influence.
Well, they've never wanted that. They just wanted our money.
I bet you, if any of you guys moved to Canada, you
Yeah.
couldn't deal with the snow.
I guess so.
I'm not
I
allowed.
deal with
In,
snow every winter.
Instead of Richie.
I'm not allowed in Canada.
My family used to live in northern Idaho, Michael, so had plenty of snow.
Oh,
Northern California used to have plenty of snow, so no problem.
All right, let's go.
Troublemakers. Yeah, Scott McClure lives in the Great Frozen North.
Colonial history, multiple choice. This is the answer key at the end again. Why did they do that to me? Okay, even in the U.S. history, I again can't pronounce half the stuff. Looks like. All right, which 1494 agreement divided newly discovered lands outside Europe between Spain and Portugal? Treaty of Utrecht. Treaty of Treaty of Tordesillas, Treaty of Paris, or the Treaty of Westphalia.
What was that again, Richie?
You're killing me, Bill. Which 1494, long time ago, agreement divided New
You
Europe between Spain and Portugal. The answers are A, B, C, or D.
I didn't hear him because you froze up.
A, B, C, or D.
Yeah, but what's A, B, C, or D? I didn't hear it because you froze up.
All right, the Treaty of Utrecht, Utrecht, Treaty of Tordesillas, The Treaty of Paris or the Treaty of Westphalia?
C. Treaty of Paris.
It's actually B. The Treaty of Tordesillas.
Okay.
Tordesillas. However they pronounce it. The primary motivation behind European colonization during the Age of Exploration was often summarized as which of three G's? Glory, gold, and God, growth, governance, and grain, C, guns, goods, and glory, or D, God, government, and growth.
A.
Anybody else gonna guess? Well, you're right. It was A, gold, glory, and God. Which European power first established permanent colonies in what is now Canada? A, Britain, B, Spain, C, Netherlands, D, France.
A.
I'm going to say D.
I agree. What happened?
It is D, France.
Okay. That's right. France was there first.
They're killing me. The income media system in Spanish colonies was designated primarily to A, provide land ownership to indigenous people, B, convert settlers into Spanish citizens,
Hi,
C,
Georgie.
control indigenous labor and tribute, or D, abolish slavery.
C.
I'm going to say D.
C.
It's number 4. It is C, control indigenous labor and tribute. Number 5. Which colony was founded in 1607 as England's first permanent settlement in North America? You probably know this one without the answer key. Any guesses?
Roanoke.
Well, that's one of them on the list. It's A, Plymouth, B, Roanoke, C, Jamestown, or D, Massachusetts Bay.
God.
The answer is C, Jamestown.
Yeah. I forgot Jamestown was first.
Mercantilism encouraged colonies to what? A, trade freely with any nation. B, become economically independent. C, supply raw materials to the mother country. Or D, focus on self-sufficient farming only.
C.
Other country.
The answer is C, supply raw materials to the mother country.
Yep.
A lot of the answers on C tonight. Question 7. Which group was most devastated by the European colonizations due to disease, warfare, and displacement? Is it A, the African traders, B, the European settlers, C, the indigenous people of the Americas, or D, the Asian merchants? I think only one of these makes sense. No guesses?
No, not on that one. I ain't got a clue.
I'm going to say it's the indigenous people of Americas. And it is C, indigenous people of the Americas. Question 8. The triangular trade system connects Europe, Africa, and which other region? A, Asia, B, South America only, C, the Middle East, or D, the Americas?
D.
It is D, the Americas. Question 9. The colonial power controlled New Amsterdam before it became New York. Which colonial power controlled Amsterdam before it became New York? A, France, B, Spain, C, Netherlands, D, Portugal.
Spain.
D.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Portugal. Going out on a limb on this one. It's C, Netherlands.
Yep, New Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Hi, Rob.
Oh,
Hey,
isn't
Rob.
isn't Rob looking chipper tonight?
Let me guess. He won?
No, he's just not feeling bad today. He was.
You weren't here the other night when he did win, Michael.
Uh,
Oh no, I'm feeling horrible, Zach. I'm just not going to talk about it tonight.
okay.
But I don't have a headache. That's what I had last week when I was late.
Oh.
It's probably best for both of us. I don't have to fake caring, and you don't have to pretend that I mean it.
That's exactly right. Howdy, Marty, Carrie, Donna, CDG, Brian, Jody, Captain Vic.
Damn, look how quick he does those hellos. If you started doing that on Saturday night, we might actually get something going.
Nah.
Sunday morning.
Now, is this Sunday? Is this Sunday the Sunday that you're having your big thing?
Yep,
Now, if I have something to give away, can I come on
absolutely.
and
Sounds
add
good.
that?
Appreciate
Okay.
it. Howdy, Dom. Howdy, McMonar. Hello, Back Road Hillbillies.
Oh,
right.
Rob.
Mary, you got that right. I'm eating cookies. I'm eating all the ones you didn't like.
Rob, unfortunately, I couldn't go to the post office.
No worries, Mike.
I haven't done it yet, but we've been snowed in a lot, so.
Hey, you aren't the only one, sir. Hi, Miss Lucinda. Whereas Denise says in the other room, La Hacienda. Good evening, Jared. All right, no guesses tonight, Jack?
Second place.
No, eighth place. Questions were stupid. Nobody knows anything about pop music.
Third place.
Unfortunately, we have Denise with us tonight. She knows some about music. But Richie nailed it right on the head. We finished second tonight. We got the second place gift card. First place last week, second place this week. First time we've placed in the top 3 2 weeks in a row in forever.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready for the grand finale question, the bonus question?
Sure.
This is right up everybody's alley.
Is it Russian literature?
Canadian history.
It's cereal boxes. Tell us yes or no.
Hey, that's not fair, man. Most of us buy our cereal in bags, and you know it. You're being environmentally conscious.
Hold on. Denise says I have to quit chewing first. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper, JSP. Good evening. Thank you, Scott. All righty. Tell me yes or no whether this cereal box has a cartoon character or mascot on it. That's what I just said, a cartoon character or a mascot. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
No, he's not on there. And he's not a cartoon character.
Count Chocolate? Chocula.
All right, let me give you the 5 first. Yep, BH Ringer's got one of them. Kellogg's Raisin Bran, Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, Life Cereal, and Fruity Pebbles.
Life cereal is a no.
Yes, no, yes. I forgot the order you said them in.
Well,
A fruity-
Kellogg's Raisin Bran, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes,
Yes.
Honey Bunches of Oats, Life Cereal, and Post Fruity Pebbles.
Now, Raisin Bran
Like
had
cereal
this
now,
had
and the other one.
the cartoon version of the sun.
That's my
Fruity
answer.
Pebbles had Barney. Life Cereal didn't have anybody.
Well, Frosted Flakes is obviously Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. And what's the
Honey Bunches of Oats is old people's cereal. It doesn't have cartoon characters on it. I'm thinking.
Beg your
about
pardon,
it.
I just bought a box of that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Fruit
I'm gonna
Loop.
say yes to that one because it probably has a B or something on there.
Nope.
It is because it's from
So
Honey Nut Cheerios.
See?
like I
See?
said, life.
Zach got it right. Hit it right on the head. Yes, yes, no, no, yes, because Mike got it right. You were thinking of Honey Nut Cheerios. They're the ones with the B on it. And several teams tonight at the thing, the team next to us started complaining, and we went, no, 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 that's not Honey Bunches of Oats. It's Honey Nut Cheerios. And they went, oh yeah, that's right. So we finished the night in 4th place. Hang on. We finished the night in 110. No, 120. 120. We finished the night in 4th place. And, 3rd place. And we bet all 110 points from 3rd place. How do we went up with 110? 92 and 15. 92 and 15 is 107, correct? And 107 is 120.
We got accounting the regularities going there. Or?
Okay, yeah, we got it. He did it right. First place had 252. We had 240. We doubled our 120 score. And then 3rd place was 234.
You go downstairs and get in the dirty.
I'm telling you, Scott, we had a substitute DJ tonight, not our normal guy, Ed, and he just, I love Honey Bunches of Oats, Zach. Absolutely.
Rob, sorry. I have to go, so Merry Christmas to all of you.
Take care, Mike.
Merry Christmas, Michael.
Stay warm there, Mike.
Yeah,
Night.
bye.
Yeah, that was my fault, Torchy. I'm wondering why I wrote down 110 when we had 120 points, but he had us right at 120.
Anyways, Rob, I'm gonna make myself large and show something. Okay,
You go right ahead, sir.
if I can remember how to do it. Here we go. Okay, for Rob's Christmas giveaway, I'm going to be giving away a gold panning kit for 2. Comes with 2 pans,
Okay.
2 classifiers, carrying backpack, a magnet,
Ooh.
tweezers, specimen bottles, sniffers, a scoop, and a sluice.
Well, you got to have a lot of stuff in that hobby.
Yep. So
Now, Bill, is that going to be like 2 packs of prizes?
that's one. It's one to one person. It's a kit. Came that way.
Oh, okay.
One kit. So it is for 2 people, but it was 1 kit. So
Well, thank you, Bill.
you're welcome.
I know, Donna, right?
It's a nice little kit. Somebody will enjoy learning to go gold panning with it.
I might have to put myself in for that one, Bill.
Oh, why not?
Oh, biscuits and gravy. Very good, Lucinda. That's something she'll probably never make me, Lucinda. She's not big on biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I am though.
My buddy gets that. Every time we go to Cracker Barrel, my buddy gets biscuits and gravy.
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel. We don't have them up here.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're pretty rural
Great,
up
Richie.
where I'm at. We don't have a lot of those chains.
Well,
You're
it is a
missing
southern
out.
it is a southern home style restaurant.
Yeah, but you're missing out because they're really good. They got bad for a while, but then they switched back to the way they were because people complained too much.
Well, they just took a lot of shit starting from Trump on down. They changed their 100-year-old logo, traditional logo, and went to a more modern logo, and the internet lost its mind.
Yep. Well, they changed a lot of their food too for a while, and that really made people mad. No,
We don't have
And gravy's in my blood type.
Chick-fil-A. We don't have. What else do you guys have? Any of those burger? A lot of those burger joints we don't have around here. White Castle. We don't have any of that.
you're
Oh
not
my God!
missing
Now,
anything.
now White Castle's still regional. Whenever we go up to our guy trip on Bowling Green, Kentucky, to the races, we always make sure we stop at a White Castle and get the mini White Castle burgers.
Yeah.
Now we have oh, what's the White Castle knockoff down here?
Oh crap! I know what you're talking about. I can't think about it. It's something Castle, but it's not like Castle.
No, it's not Hardee's, but
No,
We do have
Hardee's is the same as
Golden Corral. We do have that.
wow, we lost most of those here after COVID.
What the hell? I know what you're talking about, Ron. I can't think of their name. I hate that. Hi, Don Rollick Reaper. Crystals.
Crystals, yes, we have Crystals here. And I was coming back from Tampa metal detecting one day, and it was around dinner time, and I was starving. And they had a deal for five little Crystal burgers for $7. And I pulled up and I said, "Can I get your 5 Crystals for $7?" And she goes, "It'll be a couple seconds, honey. We're making them fresh for you." And I'm telling you, they were the best 5 mini burgers. Their buns were so fresh and soft, and those burgers were still freaking sizzling practically from the stove. She let them off, and I'm telling you, those were the best 5 little mini burgers I'd had in a long time.
We used to have Tim Hortons, but all those closed up.
Now that
We used
was a
to have-
Canadian chain, wasn't it?
Yeah, but their coffee they had some good coffee there. The what else we have? We used to have Arby's, but they all closed.
Arby's is kind of making a comeback here. So is Steak and Shake.
We
They're
do
pretty
have
much
what's the diner there? Denny's. You got to go a ways, but they got some Denny's. We do have that.
Denny's has closed a few of them, but the one we've got up the street is it's been there since it's been there for 50 years, because I was a teenager when that Denny's was still there in the 70s, and it's still there, and it looks like it's been there since the 70s. But hey, you can go in there for that $5.99 Denny's original
Grand
original
Slam.
Grand Slam.
Yeah.
How the hell can you beat 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon for $5.99? And Denny's makes a good pancake.
Yeah.
Wow, Nick says they have 4 Tim Hortons over their town, Richie.
Yeah, you got to go across the border now to find a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Donna, we have Texas Roadhouses here, and they do very well.
We'll be back.
Actually, we do have one of those. I got to travel an hour to get to it, but
How rural are you, Richie?
I'm 3 minutes from what you'd call an in town, where they have Walmart,
Oh, okay.
McDonald's, Burger King, a grocery store, and all that. I'm 3 minutes down the road. But if I go the opposite direction, there's nothing but woods and rural stuff north of me.
Now, do you follow Brad and Green Mountain Metal Detecting?
No, I haven't watched him in years.
He does a lot of old properties, old stone walls up in the mountains, and a lot of cellar holes. And I just wonder if that's all public property, like state-owned property that he's just allowed. I mean, because I know he would never detect on some place he's not allowed. But I mean, he hikes up in the mountains to Old Homestead that CDG says there's no choice, it's just a co-op.
A lot of places like that are owned by places that just have public access,
Ah, okay, that's probably what it is.
and a lot of those big areas like that are privately owned still by. There's a lot of people in Maine who have big across the land here and there.
He showed a drone picture of these people that gave him permission, and it looked like they owned freaking half a mountain.
Yeah, there's people like that around.
There you go, Donna. That sounds awesome.
It's a great store of value land. People who have a little bit of money and they want to put it in something that they don't have to worry about, they'll buy a bunch of land.
We had a lot of good questions. A lot of people had high scores tonight, so they were a lot better questions than we had 3 weeks ago. Was John Glenn one of the astronauts for the moon landing?
I don't think he was he? No.
No, it was. He was the first person that He was the first American in space. He was the first astronaut to circumvent the globe. And then, what, 40 years later, in the 80s or 90s, he was the oldest astronaut to ever go up in space. He went on the space shuttle. That's right. Yeah, Mary, most of our Golden Corral's closed. I think they got one in Tampa that's reopened. Ooh, that's not good, Torchy. Who the hell wants frozen donuts and muffins that aren't made fresh? You got to have fresh made donuts. Timmy's is not Canadian anymore, sold into a Brazilian interest. Well, a lot of people don't realize it, but Budweiser, the king of beers, I believe is also owned by a German company now.
InBev. I think it's
Yes.
not German. It's Amsterdam, Holland, in that area. Belgium. I think it's Belgium owned. InBev. You checking, Rob?
Yeah. You're right. Louvain, Belgium.
Yeah.
They had a question tonight. Are the world famous steps, tourist attraction, the steps, the 197 steps, are they in Brazil?
Are they in Venezuela?
China.
No, I guessed Spain, and they actually turned out to be in Italy. But we put no, so we got it right, even though we. Who is the voice actor that did the voice of Darth Vader?
Oh, James Earl Jones.
Yep. Who is the female actress in G.I. Jane?
Oh, I can picture her.
Hi, Bill. Captain Vic says, here we go.
I'm
Howdy,
trying-
Rocky Fry. Howdy, Gregory Gibson. Super Nick Molnar says, doesn't Burger King own Tim Hortons? That would be it.
Yeah, they're the same outfit. It's I can't remember the name of the company, but it is the same outfit. We had them all over. We had Tim Hortons, Demi Moore. Yep, that's the answer.
Burger King doesn't own Tim Hortons, but they are both owned by the same parent corporate company, Restaurant Brands International, RBI, a Canadian multinational formed in 2014. Yep, when Burger King merged with Tim Hortons. While they are separate brands, they fall under the same corporate, along with Popeyes and Firehouse Subs. Wow, I didn't realize Firehouse Subs got sold to a corporate. I thought they were still independent. Wow.
Yeah, we don't have any Firehouse Subs around here.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a US brand. But Popeyes here is very, very popular. Popeyes Southern Chicken, Louisiana Chicken, that's very popular here.
Yeah, we don't have that up here.
Yep, Marty's right. He typed it in wrong. It's not Demi Moore, but it is Demi Moore. Marty got that right. Yep, he got it right. Demi Moore. Mary says some butchie lady. Well, she only had to get butchie for the Navy SEALs, Mary. Yeah, Burger King is Pepsi and McDonald's is Coca-Cola. That's exactly right, CDG. Hi, Miss Mandy. Yeah, Bob Evans is good, Mystic. Hell, Mystic, if we could have found a Bob Evans in Tampa that night, I would have loved to have dinner at Bob Evans that night.
And Burger
For
King's
two-
fries are better than McDonald's French fries.
Well, I still like McDonald's fries, but I'm very disappointed because they don't put any sugar on them anymore.
Richie had to go.
Not sugar, salt.
I was gonna say I don't remember sugar going on French
Yeah, no,
fries.
salt.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill and Christine.
There used to be this guy who used to order his fries with no salt all the time, and he was in Burger King every time we went in there. This was years ago, and one time we ended up with the fries with no salt on them, and we actually liked them better.
No, salt. Yeah, I know salt's not good for you, and I've cut down on it a lot, but you gotta have salt with your fries. And that's what, as soon as they came out of the fryer and they were still like had the liquid fry oil on them, McDonald's, and that salt would stick right to those McDonald's fries. And that's just, when you can lick the salt off your fingers, that's when you got good fries.
Well, Rob, I tell you, they say salt's bad for you, but it made a lot of GIs that fought in World War II in the Pacific and saved their lives. So I think they're full of crap myself.
Chop says the best fries are Kentucky Fried Chicken. I've actually never tried their fries. I usually get their waffle fries, but I think the best waffle fries are Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A's waffle.
You're right,
fries.
Bill. Salt bad for you is a myth.
Those KFC French fries are pretty good, but lately when I've gotten them, they've been cold. So
Scott, I don't know anybody that's tried fries with mayo, but I know Charlie ate pancakes with mayo.
Yeah, mayo and fries are pretty good. Never tried it with pancakes yet. But
He said he couldn't hardly tell the difference between the mayonnaise and with butter, but I know I would.
well, with the syrup on it, I could see where it would make it difficult.
Yes, if you put syrup on it, that probably would. But I'm telling you,
Just-
Bill, I
just
couldn't
straight
stop.
mayo,
I couldn't
yeah,
stop
that-
laughing for
my
15
friend.
minutes when. Oh, absolutely, Mystic.
Oh yeah.
PH Ringer, you go into a British fish and chip, they have vinegar on every table, and that's exactly what you put on your fish and chips and your fries is vinegar. Absolutely.
Sure do. Absolutely.
yeah, at the fair here, you can get vinegar on your fries.
Well, guys, Park Rat just texted me, guys, at 4:00 today when the stock market closed, silver hit 64.12. Okay,
Nice.
Nice.
and after hours, it went to 65.88, and now Pat just sent me a text. It's now at 66.10. It's gone up another solid $2 since they closed at 4 p.m.
Wow.
Because I took a snapshot of the market at 4 p.m. because I was going to do another silver video. So these six silver rounds that I bought back in August at $30 a piece, the beautiful 1 ounce American Eagle rounds.
90.69 in Canada right now. This is Cameron.
Well, I told myself to not buy, and when it hit 60, I said I'm not buying anymore at 60. That's just too expensive. And Pat says, nope, you got to keep buying it. He bought a crap load of silver last week, and he's right. If it's $75 in January, $60 silver buying is going to look pretty cheap. Michael's back.
Yep. I can just send him the link if he wants to come on.
I've used vinegar on my Long John Silver's fish, but never fries. Yeah, there you go, Donna. My mom used to love Texas. Donna, you bring back memories of my mom. She used to love. She'd call Denise up, who lived nowhere near her, and she'd say, "Denise, if you're anywhere near there, could you stop and pick me up some from the Long John Silver's?" And poor Denise would have to get in her car, drive all the way to Long John Silver's, and bring it to my mom. Oh my God, Bill! Freaking good for you, sir. I wish I had 100 of them. A guy at my club, we had our club board meeting tonight, and when I mentioned that silver was 64 tonight, the guy next to me whipped around. Are you serious? I haven't been following silver. He goes, I've got like 100 150 or 180 silver rounds. And I'm like, wow, buddy, you're sitting on, what would that be? $6,000?
Yep.
$60 times 100. Yepper, that's a nice $6,000 you could put in your pocket. Yeah, Bill, you're just Tomcat Josh. They're on the way to you, sir. They're on the way. I really hope you like them, Tomcat. I want to thank you again so much for the donation, sir. So yeah, happy to send you gooeyes.
That's my girl. That's my Binks. That's my little girl. Hey, sweetie. Sweetheart.
Well, thank you, CDG.
Come here.
Am I ready for the Christmas stream? Oh, hell no. This is coming up on me way too fast. Nice, Mary. That's probably worth $40, $50, $60 now. Yep, there you go. Mystic said there's one of the reasons. Yep, Michael. There you go, Mary. You betcha, buddy. It's a nice little thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, mailed them off today. Well, not all my free time. I 5 Mile, I hunted. I way overdid it Saturday, and I was telling you guys this on the stream Sunday. I way overdid it Saturday. I hunted for like 4.5 hours Saturday, and that was just too much for getting back into it. I couldn't. I took that pain pill Sunday morning for the stream, guys. I was in such pain that pain pill didn't even kick in and affect me. Normally, it makes my favorite silver from Rob. That's because you have an entire book of it, Marty. It takes me 3 days to get over. It takes me 3 days to stop hurting from metal detecting.
I've
got a bag right in front of me for Mystic.
But didn't you go out detecting the very next day?
Yeah. No, I split a day. I went Saturday and I went Monday. And the thing is I went to my chiropractor Monday, and it was one of the better adjustments I'd had in a long time. And I felt pretty good. I even texted Denise and said, man, I felt pretty good leaving the chiropractor. And then I came home that night and I'm like walking like an old man. She goes, you had metal detecting, didn't you?
Yeah, I have a lot of silver. I even have a silver ounce bar.
That's a really good question, Jim. Do you think it's good for the economy? 5 Mile, that's so bad. Next day I'm going camping, cooking Christmas dinner for the kids, and going to a casino. Merry Christmas to all. Be safe and all. Good for you, Donna. I don't know if it's good for the economy or not, Jim, but from what I understand, silver keeps going into more and more different electronics. They have to use silver for every solar panel. It's getting more and more electronics. It's getting put more and more AI items. So it's the London Bullion Exchange, the LBE. All the silver trades they do have all been on paper, and usually the trade goes in and out with nobody actually ever saying, I want you to send me the actual silver. But now that silver prices are getting so high, people are demanding to take their profit in actual silver, and the London Bullion Exchange doesn't have it. So they're short. So the sellers have to go on the open market to buy that silver to replace it to the silver that the person bought it at for their ETF or their spot trade. And having to buy that silver at market is valuing up. And then like Mystic or somebody just said, China's they realize it's becoming a metal of importance, and China's hoarding that stuff. And like he said, buying mines. It's I if it just hit 65, 66 today, I don't see any problem. And I will tell you guys this: Park Rat Pat has been saying since winter of 2024 that it was going to hit $70. And 10 months ago, I didn't really believe him, but Pat has held steady with that, and he is being proven true. He's been proven right.
Hey, Bill, I have a silver coin that I want to.
Nice, Bill. Yeah, I don't have that. That's one of my goals, Marty. I don't have a single Carson City coin. That's definitely on my bucket list to find a Carson City, whether it's a dime or an 1883 Morgan. Old Paylone, good evening. Yeah, you could be right, Tomcat. I would imagine you do, Nick. Yeah, yep. Bill said the same thing. Boom, thank you, Mandy. Boom, Mandy, $2 donation, Bill. Yep, there you go. Taking SoCal, Bill. No worries, Jared. It's not the hip, Jared. I hadn't taken a pain pill in probably a month and a half, Jared. I don't need it for the hip. The hip is great. I'm just having some serious lower back issues, and but it's the pain is so deep down inside that you take the pain pill, Jeremy, and it doesn't do anything. So nice, Nick. Rocky Fry, boom.
Yeah, this was really expensive.
John R.
Yeah.
Prospecting. Hello.
Silver dropped to 65, 83, but it did touch 66 tonight.
What is that, Michael?
That's not good, Jared.
It's a silver Egyptian coin.
Oh, cool. Howdy, John R.
And it's $2,000.
How many ounces is it?
I can answer that. I'm gonna have to get my.
Howdy, John R.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Bart.
No worries, Bart. Mary's in mother mode here. I did, Mandy, but I haven't opened it yet. Denise just told me it was here. I'll open it up tomorrow morning, Miss Mandy.
93.5
Grams or ounces?
grams.
Well, that would put it at silver values $190.
Wow.
But that's a hell of a lot. That's a hell of a lot for one silver. I mean, it's not round, but round.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you guys. Now, we all know I'm a fan of my little fidget toys, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I just got lost down a rabbit hole. I got what's called a gear ball. I thought they were pretty cool, and it just turns and it does different. It just moves from a little flower thing back into a circular ball. It's a neat little toy. Well, in all these gears, I moved it a little too hard, and there was a bind, and I moved it past it because obviously it binds sometimes. And I got one of these gears out of time. So I got lost in a rabbit hole of trying to get the stupid thing back in time. I won. I'm done.
Okay, Rob and his rabbit holes.
I'll switch back to the green expandy thingy. That took a minute.
Oh, I got catfish.
Actually, it is, Nick. They wanted me out of bed the same day. And when I put my foot on the floor and screamed, they said, okay, let's wait till tomorrow. And they had me up the second day. I was able to stand, but I couldn't walk. So the nurses asked the doctor, they called the doctor, my surgeon said, can he stay here one more day? And he said, absolutely not. I want his ass up and walking around. And 2 hours later, they showed up with a wheelchair and discharged me. And yeah, the first 48 hours, Nick, I will tell you right now, the first 48 hours just effing sucked, Nick. But here I am 3 months later, Nick, and I have zero pain, zero swelling in the hip. My surgery scar is going down. If I didn't have any back pain, Nick, I'd be detecting 8 hours a day. But yeah, Backroad said the same thing.
Parker, this is just an expanding fidget toy. Go on Amazon. There's 100 different ones. This one is called a gear ball. I thought it was real cool until I knocked it out of time. That took a minute to figure it out. It's fixed though, so I'm not gonna play with it for a little bit.
Yeah, Mystic, and I mean, yeah. My surgeon, as a matter of fact, my sister was concerned because when she researched him on Facebook, he had a pretty crappy rating on Facebook. And she's like, "You really want this guy to do the surgery? His rating sucks." So I went in there and looked at all his lower comment ratings, his ratings that people only gave him like 2 or 3 stars instead of 4 or 5. And they were all due to his personality, his bedside manner. And his bedside manner is pretty brusque. But hey, he was a good surgeon, so I didn't really care how his bedside manner is.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you want to do? Kiss your ass or fix your hip? I'd rather have him fix my hip.
Absolutely. Yeah, Nick, I would agree. Denise, I felt bad because besides taking care of her father, she had to take care of me. And I tried to be as less of a burden as I could, but literally to put me in bed, she had to pick my 2 legs up and swing them onto the bed. And that was just 3 seconds of screaming. And now I just plop into the bed and swing my leg over the bed. Zero pain, zero hip pain. But if you'd have handed me a gun at the hospital like 6 hours after I'd have contemplated that because it was just, I didn't think that pain would end. And he came in and he says, "How you doing?" I said, I'm in more pain than I've ever been in my life. And he looked at me and goes, "I told you that." I mean, he was just, like you said, Zach, he was just, "I told you that." And I said, "Yeah, but I didn't understand." "No, I told you it'd be bad." "Well, you were right, okay?" Oh, no, Nick, she can't be alone. She absolutely, they wouldn't release me till they know I had Denise I'm going to take care of me, Nick.
Yeah, they have to have somebody there for the first 24 to 48 hours.
Yep. Bill just had this done.
Or you don't, they won't release you.
Now let me ask this, Rob. Since you're happy with his work, did you go and leave him a good review on Facebook?
Absolutely, sir. He got 5 stars from me. Real Tom Kingery. Good evening, sir. Yeah, she definitely can't be alone, Nick.
Nick
Yeah,
gets the-
PT. Bart says PT physical torture.
Yeah, Nick,
Yeah, you
Nick
can't
has
be there.
to live with his mother
You'll have
after
to get,
2 months.
live in healthcare for a couple of days, period, at least.
That's right. That's why Pat was up in Tennessee for a lot longer. He stayed with Uncle Bill after his surgery. That's right. I remember that, Pat. You're right.
Because the one thing they don't want you to do after hip surgery is take a fall, period.
Yeah, and they don't want you to cross your hip over your center line of your waist.
Yep.
I can't tell you how many times between my surgeon's staff, and the PT people said, "Do not take your right leg and swing it to the left." And I was in therapy for over a month before they even let me started even thinking about doing that. And now I could do it in the pool, and I've got full range of motion. I mean, I don't look like some gymnast in these gym commercials that these guys look insane. Yeah, but whether it's at your sister's house or your in-laws' house, now see, Nick, that's another thing. A lot of surgeons don't like doing surgery on people that smoke. Yep, yeah, Jeremy. The only day I had to use the wheelchair was the day they wheeled me down to the hospital, and they made sure that I could get out of the wheelchair and get into the car by myself. And so Denise had the wheeled walker ready for me when I got out of the car, and I thought that was the middle leg. Marty, if I could swing my middle leg, I'd be in movies right now, okay?
Well, he's
Yeah.
got to be doing something to keep Denise around.
Yeah,
Well-
but she gets in her, I'm not going to say that. No, I was going to say something, but
Oh, come on. Anything you say can and will be held against you.
yeah, there you go, Mary. Yeah, Mystic, my dad's blood got so thick that the surgeon threatened to cut off both of his feet at his ankles because he used a scalpel and cut into my dad's blood vessel just above his ankle, and no blood would come out. He had to pull it out with a tweezer, and it came out all black. And he goes, "Bob, what date you want to have your surgery?" And he says, "What surgery?" "The surgery where I cut both your feet off." And that my father didn't get scared about too many things, but he was pretty damn scared about getting his feet cut off. So he quit smoking that day, cold turkey, never touched another cigarette. And then they put him on blood thinner pills. And within 6 months, his blood was so thinned out that anytime below 70, he was freezing. That's right, Relic Reaper. Sudsy hands is good. Ryan says, "Shut up, Rob."
I was wondering
So-
what he was doing about that.
So when I was a kid, I had surgery on my foot, and I had a couple of surgeries on my foot. But this one time that I had surgery on my foot, I came home and we had a visitor at my front door. It was my sister. So I was limping, so I had one foot up, my other foot trying to balance me at the same time. Opened the door, I smashed right through the wall, and I hit a metal piece, and it broke my cast, and it broke a metal piece inside of it, and I got infected. So they had to go back in and try to fix it all, and that was really bad because
Yeah, they don't. And I didn't realize this, guys, and I don't want to talk about my pain, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But I went to go have my teeth cleaned 2 weeks ago, and I called Bill about this. I go, "Bill, I'm sitting at the dentist's office. They won't clean my teeth." And Bill's like, "Why?" I go, when they go to clean your teeth, I guess they're like scraping like bacteria off your teeth, and if you swallow some of that, bacteria can go into your blood system and can go into your surgery area and infect your surgery area. So I had to contact my surgeon's office, and then they had to fill out. My dentist faxed them a form. They had to fill it out, and then I got called by the surgeon's office and said, "We called your prescription in. Before you get your teeth cleaned for the first 3 years after a surgery, you have to get 4 antibiotics prescribed to you, and then you have to take those 4 antibiotics an hour before you get your teeth cleaned, and that keeps you from having any risk of an infection." I know. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, the first time I'd heard about it too.
So anyway,
Well,
I've got my 4 pain pill or my 4 antibiotic pills here, and Thursday morning I'm having my teeth cleaned Thursday afternoon. I have to take my 4 antibiotics Thursday afternoon.
Hey, Rob. There's my temporary permit to metal detect Orange County, Florida.
You know what, Bill? They wouldn't give me one. They gave me this.
Well, this is temporary.
Oh, here's mine. We're happy to confirm your approval for your metal detecting application. Please use a copy of this email as your verification should you wish to metal detect. So you're supposed to carry this with you. So I'm just going to take a picture of this at my phone. And then they list the parks. They
Yeah.
list all your parks. And
Does
then
it
they give
list
you the
what you
rules.
can and can't do, the rules on it? Because this does.
It's just got the 3 rules.
Well, there's more rules because each park has different rules. Like, let's see, where is it? No metal at Fort Gatland Park, no metal detecting at the pool, septic tank, or playground areas due to buried pipes.
Okay, yeah. Metal detecting is not permitted on the parcels located adjacent to Fort Christmas and Kelly Parks. Fort Christmas is a Indian.
Yeah. But
I mean,
all the rules.
I know there's going to be some incredible artifacts there, but you'd have to find private land next to that
What
fort.
was funny, Rob, after you contacted me, I thought, I sent this thing in 2 weeks ago. So I went through the whole thing again today, sent it back in, and within an hour I got an email going, oh, here, type this out, and yeah, you got this is your temporary permit till the other one gets there. I'm thinking, what did they miss on the last one when I sent it in that they didn't even notice it?
Nice, Pat. Yeah, CDG, we do have some messed up rules here for
Oh, yeah.
not only is it by every state, CDG, but it's literally by every county and every city.
City.
Like
Yep.
like where I used to work as a police officer in Pinellas County. Pinellas County has 27 cities in it, and out of those 27 cities, I think like 22 of them have city police departments. And then every city has their own rules. Like the actual county, Pinellas County, you can't metal detect in the county. You're not supposed to go near their parks. Do they bug you about it? Most
Yep,
parks
Pat
know.
would.
A couple parks they're real strict, but most of the parks don't bother you. But yet most of the city parks inside the county, probably like 20 out of the 23 cities, they allow metal detecting.
Yep.
So now if you have a county park that's in city jurisdiction, usually the county will defer to the city. And because we have one park that's a county park, but it's in city limits, the county controls the lake and the boat docks, but the city controls the park. So I can detect in the park all day long, and even though it's a county park, and they don't bug me because the city has their staff in it. But
Hi, Dan P. Patriot. Hi, Frank.
hi,
Well,
PA. Hi, Frank.
Rob in Northern California. Okay, within a half-hour driving, there was 9 different towns I could go to, and the metal detecting rules were different in every town. Then worse than that, I drive an hour to the state capital, Sacramento, and Sacramento is like everything. It's just Sacramento. Sacramento is like 30 different cities. But the weird part is when you go from one city to the next, they don't have a big sign. It just says, okay, you're East Sacramento. On the other side of the sign, it'll say something else. And each park in each town has different rules, and each area of each town has different rules. So you got to go to whoever the director of that park is in that town for that one park to figure out what the rules are. It sucked.
Well,
Generally, CDG, generally curb strips are allowed.
Yep.
I'll give you
Not in Bill's old state of Tennessee, but in Florida, they're pretty flexible on it.
In Tennessee, in Montgomery County, Clarksville City, and Nashville City, absolutely no metal detecting public property whatsoever. And in all of Tennessee, you cannot metal detect in the water. They'll confiscate your equipment, and it's $2,500 fine.
5 Mile, Larry.
Ouch.
That's the strangest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
You can't dig under the canopy of a tree and use no shovels. Now, a lot of places, they tell you your shovel, like in my county, your shovel is supposed to be small enough that you can handle it with one hand, which means like a digging tool. Very interesting, Nick.
So I'll give you an example. Me and my parents went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and a couple of months before we went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I called the town hall and I talked to the mayor of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and they transferred me to the governor of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I had permission from him. And then they transferred me back to the town hall, and I had to have permission from them. And so I had all these permissions and that. And when we got there, we stopped at the town hall, and I went in, and I'm like, I'm coming in to register, like I'm from Canada and everything. And they're like, okay, we got your all information, everything. Here's your card and that.
Good for you, because generally the more people you ask, the more it's just
More chances somebody's going to say no.
Yeah, it's just easier for people in government just to say no, then they don't have to deal with it. And I'll be honest with you, that's why now if we go into a park, if we don't see any signs that you can't do it, if it's not prohibited by signs, because in Florida, they love putting all the restrictions on the signs. I'll hunt. And then if some city employer comes by and says, hey, you can't do that, I'm like, well, the sign doesn't say it. And if they can't tell me that it's on the city ordinance, Cottonwood Goldscamp, good evening.
Well,
We appreciate that very much. Yeah, Jeremy loves our curb strips down here, guys. Some of Troy's areas in St. Pete, guys, they've got 9-10 foot curb strips. It's like half a front lawn.
We were talking about food. I just got a Five Guys advertisement.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a race tonight?
I was just thinking that, Mike. I'm setting one up right now, sir. Let me go into my email and go get Bill's master race list out. Excuse me, master racing list.
Better be careful.
I know.
Oh, you don't have to be that careful.
I suppose if the comedians can get away with what they put
Oh,
out there.
David Hills. Thank you for being here.
Oh, native.
Excuse me.
So I heard that they're almost done production on Goonies 2.
On what one?
Goonies.
I don't understand why they feel they need to remake the classics like that.
Well,
They're out of ideas.
Yep.
they're not out of like. Okay, yes, they are, but sometimes they're not. In this case, all the actors from Goonies
Okay.
I
completely
guess
asked, begged for Goonies 2.
The ones that were
I guess,
alive.
Yeah.
get some fresh ideas for them if they want to look.
You got to go to Harlequin Romances for that, Richie.
Not for that one.
Yeah. They got their own TV channel now, so
I know.
yeah. So do I, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh, hi ho.
Hello, Ed. Hi, Silver Wishes.
Hi, Ed.
49 watching. Thank you. Good one, Pat. There.
No,
Go ahead.
I just can't. I can't find your master racing list. I could have swore I've done it.
Hi, Happy Bears.
Oh, I've got your members master list. That's what I wrote. That's what
Yeah.
I copied down. Well, let me see if it's under Bill.
Maple Leaf says telling you they got their 3 pence today.
Oh, outstanding.
What was I going to say? Anyways, everybody, you see that the next week's member race is for metal detector. Also, next week, anybody, and if you join now, you can be entered in next week's race. If not, just be there next week. I'll also be giving away a pinpointer. So,
Bill, you're the man.
but you got to be present to win. Same with this is on the members for that detector. Got to be there to win. It'll work out for somebody that is in there that is not in the 48 states. So
So you know
We got a lot of people in the 51st state.
Huh.
And yes, I'm kidding. And yes, I'm kidding. Okay, everybody.
Rob, you know the Adams family, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had lunch with him last week.
Yeah. So Sean Ashton is related to,
Oh, that's right. You're right.
yeah.
Sean Astin is the adopted son of John Astin.
He's still alive. I'm kind of surprised how old he is.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be around much longer. But he just retired a couple of years ago. He was teaching acting for a long time too.
Yeah.
Larry Stork School of Acting.
Pretty much, kind of like that. He's got another. His real son is in acting too. He just doesn't like to admit it because he's a porn star.
Wasn't he that guy in Batman?
We do try to keep a low profile.
Wasn't he the Riddler or something?
No, no, he was the Mad Doctor in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yep, heard about it, man. Rob Reiner, his son killed his mom and dad.
Yeah. Apparently they were over at Conan O'Brien's house for a Christmas party, and they got into a very heated argument that they said really was uncomfortable for a lot of the guests in the party. And I guess they went back to the house and he stabbed them both to death. He murdered them.
Yeah,
Freaking horrible. Alrighty, guys, you haven't made comments on Bills for a few minutes. Please do, so I can get you in the races. I'm just about done.
Oh, in the original Batman series. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about the campy Batman. Most of those were done by Frank Gorshin, though.
That was the Batman that was on in the mornings before I went to school.
Didn't Batman come out in the
That was the
60s?
cartoon.
The original
No,
TV show did, yeah. Miss Little Penny Coins is here. Good evening, Miss Little Penny Coins.
Oh, little penny coins. How you doing?
Howdy, Maple Leaf.
48 watching. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Got Dan PA in there?
Yeah, I'm getting to him.
Just seen all the gold they gave away last night over at Wild Gold Adventures. Rob,
Wow. I'm not familiar with that channel, Zach.
that's Benzo Gold.
Oh, okay. Benzos. Okay.
They probably gave away 4 grams.
Wow.
This is a fundraiser, but
Native Angelus is here. Good evening.
I only won 1 race and a couple of chat giveaways. I won 3 times.
I did get the mail from you. Just to,
Bill, I'll save this list for next week.
thank you.
I've already got your members list done.
Thank you.
Hi, Miss Silver Wishes.
I wish I was a member, but I can't, unfortunately.
Make that church start paying you in something other than eternal salvation.
Well, he's had enough after all these years. He's not doing it this year.
Yeah.
43 years of doing it.
Pat, everything I've ever done, Benzo's been good. The Chapricks, I don't know what he said he had in him. I don't even know if he did, but it's a win. I'm happy about it.
Well, I did it when I was very, very young. And then how do you say it? Gave the rope, like they gave the ropes to me to do it. And then somebody else took over.
Hi, Mr. Tully.
The reins. You handed the reins on.
Yeah.
Is it a Catholic church, Michael?
What was that?
Is it Catholic?
Don't do it, Bill.
Yes. Yeah, Roman Catholic.
Were you a choir boy?
Don't do it, Bill.
No.
I knew where you were going as soon as you started.
No. No.
He was an altar boy.
No.
You guys,
Collecting,
you guys want to hear my sick opening line joke? If I ever become a stand-up comedian, I'll give you my sick open line joke. If I'm becoming a stand-up comedian, I was so ugly as a kid that I was an altar boy and was never molested.
Fuck.
Sounds like a Rodney Dangerfield joke.
If it's an altar boy, I got no respect.
I was ugly. When I was a kid, I was ugly. I was so ugly.
Bad.
no, I've been doing the collection for 43 years, and
So we're
Oh, have you?
boys.
I knew where
Well, you want to be rich by now, Mike.
no, it goes to the church.
I know that, sir.
Awesome,
I'm
Rocky.
Catholic.
I'm glad
Yeah,
you
I know. But it's fun doing it. But when your family has told you you're not doing it this year, you better say yes.
I actually was never really an usher much. I did mostly. I went from altar boy to lector and then extra minister of communion.
Oh, I tried to do that, but my dad did it, and I tried to do it, and they didn't really think I could do it because
we had to take certain catechism classes for that.
Yep. Yeah, I was kind of like a joke to them because I asked, and they're like, "Oh, he can't do it."
I enjoyed doing the readings.
Hi, Cliff.
I was the bellboy for a very long time.
Wow.
How do you get an altar? How do you get an unpregnant dresser as an altar boy? Larry.
Oh, I remember.
I was an altar boy so long ago. I was an altar boy so long ago that girls couldn't do it. Now, when we go to church with Denise's dad, they've got altar girls now too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, Mike, when I get up there and got to ring the bells on the altar as part of the altar boy job.
Well, we had a bell that's like really, really high. So there's like a rope with a hole through it, and you had to pull it up and down, up and down. And one Christmas Eve, I was doing it, and the police showed up, and the police said that there was a complaint.
Does this all sound funny to anybody else?
So they came into my church and everything, and they were looking for the bellboy, and somebody said, "Oh, it's him." So they were right beside me, and I was like, "Hello, officer," and she's like, "Come with me. I want to talk to you." And my parents were right there, and my parents were like, "What's going on, officer?" And she's like, "I'm charging them with disturbing the peace." And my priest saw it. My priest came, like, stopped this the sermon, And he just right to the police officer said, he's doing his job. He's doing it in the church. You can't do this. Leave now. And she turns around and says, okay, Father. And she left. And that was it.
I don't know.
Alrighty, guys, I just about got this done. We've got almost the right amount of people.
Venison stew, nice.
The other thing I got out of this story, Michael, was a soap on a rope, and you were pulling on something, and the priest showed up, and
You guys are so bad. It's just because we're all going to hell here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, we're all going to hell anyway. What difference does it make anymore?
Ooh, nice. Back Road Hillbillies. I made venison stew in the crock pot. Absolutely.
I missed my venison. I had several opportunities to get mine, but I didn't.
Alrighty, guys, we've got everybody in here.
You tried to hunt this year, right, Richie?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a deer. I shot at them. A lot of them were quite a ways off, so there's a couple of them I probably should have hit.
Oh, talking about deer. There was a person in camp, and a baby deer just came.
Just don't tell me they shot it, Michael, so I don't have to get depressed.
Hey, I've been muted again. Bill. Oh, okay, I'll shut
Let's
up.
see what we
Bill.
got here.
Quite a wall of Santas you get going there.
Nice, Silver.
All right. All right, Bill, what are we doing tonight?
Bill's muted.
Bill, what are we doing tonight?
I have no idea, Rob. I just wait till next week. So,
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do one.
okay. Thank you. Silver waste.
All right, let's do this for then. Let's do this for a 1925 British 3 pence. I think it's either 80 or 92.5 silver.
Thank you, Rob.
Nice.
Very nice.
All righty, guys. Those Santas could probably beat the Atlanta Falcons. Hey, Relic Rat, the New Orleans Saints that kicked their ass yet last week at 2-10. They beat Carolina this week to put us back in first place. We never saw that happening. All righty, guys. We'll shuffle one more time. This is going to be for a 1925 British 3 pence. And 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh, we've got names and numbers. I like this one. You can see the names really well in this one. I think I'll use this one on the Christmas stream.
All we need is one of those little happy little Santas to have a Tesla hat.
That would be me. Hey, Zach, it's been a very two good days in Tesla world. Let me tell you, it's
I
been
would
an
know.
extremely good day in Tesla world the last 2 days.
I stopped by Silver Paws earlier or yesterday or something like that, and somebody said Bitcoin was down to 86,000. What isn't it at like 120 not too long ago?
Yes, it was. Really? I didn't check Bitcoin today.
That's just what I saw in chat. I don't know.
Um, 87.4, Zach. You're exactly right. Previous close was 86, so it came back a little bit today, but it's way down.
So it's down like 30 grand from 3 months or something.
Yep.
Wow.
Alrighty, guys. 3 seconds ago, William E was up there, but here comes Mr. John R. Boom
Oh.
with Tom K, the real Tom Kingery second. John R., are you still here?
Probably. He's standing in his basement panning gold.
Yeah.
John posted.
John R.
John
says
R.
here.
says
Look
here.
at that. I can stop the timer after 2 seconds. Boom. John R., I probably have your address.
Yeah.
Oh, leave it up to Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't moved, John R., I probably have it. Let me double check. Zach, just to give you a big Tesla's gone up $30 in 2 days.
What's that percentage wise?
It's at a new 52-week high. Percentage-wise, it is up over 6.5 points in 2 days. 6.5% in 2 days.
Nice. Yeah, I don't do any of the investing.
Yeah, John R., let me just double check real quick.
Well, I'm gonna go. Good night, guys. Merry Christmas.
Take care, Mike.
Merry Christmas, Michael.
Yes, sir, John, I got it. Thank you very much. We'll get that right out to you, sir. I think I like that race. I think we're going to use that on. Trash Panda says, I get to see a race. Absolutely, Trash Panda. We will put you in for the next one if we do another one, sir. Yeah, we enjoy our races, Trash Panda.
Yeah.
We have fun with them. So, Zach, I've been up and down all over the place with my chess.
Oh, me too.
I got all the way down to like 620. Ooh, what is it? Did you dig that up, Rich?
I did, and it's got a story.
It almost looks like a Japanese zero.
No, it's the U.S. It's got the stats on the
Corsair.
wings.
F4U,
Oh,
Corsair.
Oh, that's right.
This
Yeah.
is It says Lancaster, but all the ones I see online are Hubleys, so it's probably the same company. It's made in the USA. But the story behind it was it's got the folding wings.
Which means it was for a carrier.
Yeah. But when I found it, well, I found it with one wing. And the wings are right and left, so they have to be so up a different body of water upstream that connected to the river that I found this part of it. I actually found a wing that fit. I don't know how it could be the same wing off of it, but anyways, that's how I ended up with both wings.
Nice.
That's awesome. You don't see too many metal toys that are that big.
Back in the old days, people didn't used to waste all their money on their kids.
Yeah, well, that probably cost, well, probably a lot less percentage-wise than it does today. Even
It costs way more percentage-wise than it does today. I mean, you guys are old enough to remember. You remember what a microwave price was in 1980?
oh
Very
God,
high.
yes.
Very high compared to today.
You know,
When you
even
first come out.
even like a washer dryer or something like that, they were $500. Fast forward 30 years, and they're $800. They were expensive.
Yeah, and the ones they make now are disposable. If something goes on them, you throw them away and get a new one.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason you didn't throw away the old ones is because they were too damn heavy to drag out of the house.
I
They
just did that
lasted
short on
20
that.
years. New ones
I just
don't.
did that short on that 100-inch Vizio TV for $12.97, and I think we've had the 65-inch that's in our living room wall for like 4 or 5 years, and that's about what we paid 4 or 5 years ago for a 65-inch, like $12.97, and now here it is, 35 inches bigger, and it's the same price. And the 85s and the 86s they had as low as $7.98. So our 65 now is down to like $4.99 for what 5 years ago would have been the biggest TV you could buy, and now it's under 500. It's the price of electronics. I forget. I think they call that Moore's law. That every 2 years the chip speed will double and the price of electronics will drop. Mary, I play with my chest. I play with whatever I can play with, Mary.
Yeah, it's like people talk about computers being a good computer is $2,000. Well, in 1984, a really good computer was $3,500 to $4,500, and didn't do
Didn't do squat.
Now didn't do squat. Yeah,
Jay Paul, I took apart Denise's $800 washer and fixed it twice before the electronics panel went, and then they don't make that anymore. So it took like 4 months before one finally showed up on eBay that I could buy an electronics panel.
Yeah, I had one.
Microwaves, I wouldn't even try fixing a microwave. Microwaves are so inexpensive now.
Microwaves are cheap.
or you can buy a
Nice relic rat.
for less than $100.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, electronics are just electronics are so cheap that we've got a used appliance place down the thing. ABC Appliances, our used appliance place. They just have a sign now saying we're not taking any more used washer and dryers in because they're just so cheap. Nobody's even coming in to buy a $100 washer anymore because they could just get it on credit for like $2.99 or something.
Yep.
I mean, I learned a lot taking Denise's apart. I mean, anything's always harder the first time.
I had a set of Whirlpool Cabrillos and I messed up and got a top loader. I took that thing apart so many times it was ridiculous.
Nice, Cliff.
Hey,
I made a mistake and bought a Neptune by Maytag back in, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago now. The things are nothing but junk.
And
Replace
Maytag used to be a phenomenal name.
Yeah.
No, they're all conglomerates now. Maytag, Whirlpool, I think Kenwood,
GE, yeah.
Hot Point.
Welcome back, Johnny.
They're all owned by the same company.
I remember as a teenager. Mowing lawns when we had our Briggs and Stratton 5 horsepower motor, and even when we had the smaller 3.5 horse Briggs, if it stopped running, you couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Generally, if you took everything, you took the motor all the way down to the block, took everything off, cleaned it, put everything back together, it would usually start on the second or third pull. You have no idea what you did, but you got it running again.
Yeah. Not anymore.
And then when Honda finally came out with that 5 horsepower industrial IC engine, the industrial commercial, and put that on top of a Snapper lawnmower, oh my God, was that Honda engine nice?
Hey Rob,
Anyways, folks.
have you seen the short of the guy mowing his lawn when his lawnmower engine just blew up?
Yes. Jackson, I sat here last night after Monday digs, and I told Bill I wasn't up to. Sorry, I didn't do a coin roll hunt, guys. Yesterday, I wasn't up to it, but I sat here, and again, I went down another rabbit hole.
Not at all, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely, Relic Rat, especially their. Yeah, Billy, you missed the snow that you're in Florida.
I said no. Good night, Mary.
Have a good night, Miss Mary.
Anyways, it's 11 o'clock, people. See you at Charlie's Saturday night, Rob's Sunday morning. I know I'm going to be there.
Big weekend, guys. Make
Big
sure you're
weekend.
there. Richie, looking forward to seeing you, sir.
Yeah. What time is it? 9?
We're gonna start 8:45 Sunday morning for early
Eastern
bird.
time.
We're gonna give away 2 or 3 prizes in that first 15 minutes.
And then mine on Tuesday for the Christmas special. So,
There you go. And you have to be a subscriber this weekend.
yep, same on my channel. You have to be a subscriber. So, everybody,
All right, I'm gonna go.
Carrie. Take care, Carrie. Take care, Marty.
this weekend.
Zach, you up for a game of
Night,
chess?
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah,